Hello, guys. It's me again, Rashid Monteen, and I am the host of The Quiet Storm. And this is a daily ministry where we talk about things that only we know what to talk about. I talk about my day and things that I want to share with you guys. The thing that I want to share the most is about us staying healthy. Now, how do you stay healthy? There's a few shows that I've watched on TV that people are going through to eat healthy. Eating healthy is a science to it. The way you eat healthy is by not eating things you usually eat. That's a very hard thing to do. They say that it will help you transform into the person you want to become. Now, one thing that's a part of that is contributing to your diet. When you eat things that you normally eat, it becomes a factor. It becomes something that you're normally used to eating because of the taste. Your taste buds is what's causing the addiction. The foods that we eat is addictive because we normally eat those things. And not only that, we eat them because that's what makes us feel good. So we're told. Another thing, we have to, it's our mind. The way our mind thinks about certain things throughout the day contributes to that as well because we go through a lot in our day and then we go to food as a source of relaxation. It's a serious it's very serious, to eat certain things that you like. And that's a contribution because you go to those days when your day is not going well. And we don't realize that our day is not going as well as we thought. But we use food as a source of replacement for stress. Stress is a number one factor of eating unhealthy foods. Another thing, your loved ones that are around you, whatever you see people eat, it becomes a part of you because that's something you normally eat. But if you eat something outside of that, it will contribute. It will make things benefit you because you have to try different foods for you to get strong and healthy. It's hard when you gain weight and try to lose it because your weight goes up and down. A lot of the times we have, it's unpredictable which way your weight is going to go. So, you have to cut out all the food that you normally eat. And then we have people around us that eat unhealthy foods, you know, and we find the foods that we are healthy. You know, the most healthiest food I've ever seen was Cheerios and bananas and strawberries. Fruits are very helpful. Fruits, they have a source of sugar, but they also very helpful. They are a source of stopping the taste buds and giving yourself, something different to eat. You know, vegetables is another one. They say try fruits and vegetables and drink plenty of water, which is true. Another thing, we can't eat late at night because that's when the addiction starts, late at night. And a lot of people look at that like, how can you do that? Because I'm so used to eating these foods late at night. We have to stop contributing to that and making excuses so we can have things to eat late at night. We can't do those things. When you eat late at night, it causes you to have another reaction to food because it's an addiction. I've noticed that a lot of people eat late at night, and that's when things start to add up because you're eating late at night. You have to make a decision on whether you want to be healthy or not, and it's tough. And then when you have people contributing to your health, then that become, you know, that become a, you know, um, that becomes something that brings you, it's a setback. It's a setback. When you have a minor setback, you have to realize what the setback was causing you to do. A lot of people have setbacks, but you got to remember, you got to find a way to overcome that setback. Don't keep having a setback and a setback. It's hard. This is not health. Being healthy is hard because you have so many foods that you like. You got things out there that are so addictive and so yummy. Like, for example, McDonald's. McDonald's has a lot of variety of unhealthy foods. Some are healthy, some are not, but they have maybe a salad or two. McDonald's is very addictive. You gotta be careful because, excuse me, that could be a source right there that's causing you to gain your weight up and down because you eat unhealthy foods. Another source is Wendy's. Wendy's is very addictive. And they have so many deals and combos and special deals there. You gotta be aware of what to eat, what not to eat. They have salads. So maybe try the salad on the menu for once. That'll help you change your diet. Nothing wrong with a salad every now and then. Instead of eating, late night food and stuff that you used to eating. Another thing, you gotta exercise. It's very important. It's very important to do a lot of cardio, to get a lot of walking in and moving around and not staying in one place. Because walking, it helps. It's cardio. At least 30 minutes to a half an hour. When you walk it around, it helps release the some of the stress, I would say, from your heart, from your mind, because you're used to doing the same thing instead of exercising. When you walk around, it means you're pushing yourself forward. A lot of people have a hard time walking around because of the weight. And it's not their fault. They just have a hard time walking around because of it. And it takes motivation to get where you need to get. It's not easy losing weight. It's not. It's a hard thing, man. But you gotta make an effort. You gotta at least attempt to try to get better. And that takes real commitment. And it's very hard to give up the things you love the most. It's 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 it takes time to give up the things you love. I mean, it takes practice. I mean, it's very tough because you got to do it step by step. It's a daily walk. Being healthy is a daily walk because you struggle with it because you have so many things that you want to do, but you only have a limited amount of time to get them done. And that's a real battle, you guys. I mean, losing weight is a real battle. It's all in your mind, and then it's in what you're doing on a day-to-day basis. Because sometimes you catch yourself, sorry, you catch yourself sitting around and doing things you normally don't do. You got to get up and try to make an effort, try to walk around, try to get things done. And it's not easy. It's not easy, guys. It's never easy. Never. Never easy. Nothing in life is never easy. But you gotta at least try to make an attempt to do something about it. You can't say, "Oh, I'm gonna do something," and then don't put your two best foot forward. You gotta. That's an old saying. You gotta put your best foot forward. You gotta get it done, no matter how people may look at you. As long as you doing what's best for you and your health. Health is very important. Insecurity can cause you to be unhealthy because you have a fear of what might come if you try to eat healthy because you're thinking, oh, someone's saying, oh, I need to eat healthy, don't go off what that person's saying. Go off what you know you can handle and do it that way, because loving yourself is very important. And that way you'll start eating the way you want to, the right things. You'll start doing things the right way. And it takes time. It's not easy. It's not easy losing weight. It's not. It's very hard. Very hard. Trust me. Losing weight is hard, guys. It takes a real commitment to get it done. Another thing that I learned about weight, once you gain it, it stays on. The older you get, it stays on. And that in itself is very, 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 it's tough, because now you gotta trim some pounds off of you. And that takes real commitment, you guys. Real commitment. And it took me a long time to understand that. Because, your weight goes up and then it goes down. And it switches. And then you're like, man, my weight is switching. How can I, get better at losing weight? You gotta cut back on the things you used to eat. Excuse me. It's been a long day, you guys. I don't know why I do these things late at night. It's a long day. Remember, guys, it takes pure consistency to get things done when you're trying to lose weight. That is a big step. That is a big commitment, you guys. Losing weight is a big commitment. It's a one step over another. The more you make an effort to try and get things done and losing weight, the better the opportunity and the desire to stay on track. You gotta stay on track. Keep it on track. And then you gotta manage your weight. You gotta write things down. Writing things down will show you where you're at in your results. And that is one way to know that you're losing weight. Okay. Now, I shared that information with you guys. Cardio, working out and doing what you gotta do. Another thing, exercising. Don't exercise too long. Exercise maybe a few minutes in a day for you to increase your how many minutes you need to exercise, and you're managing your time. Remember, time management is very important when it comes to exercising and eating right and balancing your diet. Do what you can to try to balance it, but find the foods that you are able to eat. Okay? All right, guys. Until next time. All right, guys. I'll see you guys on the next Quiet Storm. This is Rashid Mati. Try to live well and live healthy, and let God be your guide. And pray. Pray that you will eat healthy and live long for your family and for your loved ones. May God richly bless you. And good night.